Can you hear me? All right, all right. I think your phone on mute. Welcome to another edition of the Elite Mancast. Y'all already know. We had to move the days because of schedules. So now, hopefully everybody's schedule's in alignment. But you guys are a little late, but it's all good. We still gonna do the show. We got Mr. Happy.
Yes, sir.
My man with 100 plans, god damn it. That's what
Yes,
I'm
sir.
talking about.
How you doing today, man?
Hey man, it's been a beautiful day, boy. I'm telling you. It's been all right with me.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. But yeah, man, everything been going good. I can't complain. I'm happy to be on tonight with this new schedule. I'm thinking everybody gonna be on. What's happening, Twaya? I'm telling you, that's the hardest working woman in Taba right there. That woman right there, she's on fire.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, brother, we talking about tonight. What we're gonna talk about tonight is growing from unhealthy to a healthy relationship. A lot of people don't understand what we go through is what we really growing through. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And if you don't know about that, you don't know about that tonight because that's what it's all about is growing through situations. We don't get stuck in the moods. We don't get stuck in the situation from the past. And we don't just hold that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just hold that animosity, that anger. They want to get the people back, but it's not about that. It's about
Right.
growing. And if you're not willing to grow, stay over there. We don't want you.
You're right.
Oh man, yeah. So, brother, what you think about this topic, man? This topic is something else.
Absolutely. I mean, I feel it is it's an on time message. It's an on time topic. Because I mean, some people, a lot of things are cliche. But when it comes to like, being unhappy and like, growing through things, it's almost like growing pains. Because I mean, people do carry like emotional baggage into
Right.
like new relationships. So I mean, you can go from being like in a nasty, sadistic type relationship to like, meeting a preacher's daughter, which that really don't mean much these days anyway. But you feel what I'm saying? It's like you
At
can
all.
actually go there, and it's like it's to the point. I mean, I like okay, if you had an untrusting relationship, your last relationship, then it's like, what are you gonna bring to your new relationship? I mean, you're a hard working man. The last thing you need is to actually be working hard, grinding, and you come home late at night. Oh, well, where you been? Been at work. And she
Yeah.
trying to check you like, yeah, I'm not that last guy.
Yeah,
So
exactly. And that's what happens a lot of times too, man, because a lot of women just haven't been really properly taught.
mhm, you're right.
Yeah, they haven't been properly because it's like we all know what you learn in the household is what you project to the world.
Exactly.
Because if you're not, being structured in a proper manner, it's like a lot of women they want to be treated like the wife, but they don't bring the wife quality.
Oh, you're right about that one.
It's
Lord,
like
I know you're right about that one.
it's like, come on now, you want to be the wife, but I'm asking you to do some wifely duties, and it's like I don't do that, or I don't do this, and it's like what?
Right.
How do you want me to put a ring on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, how what reasoning am I to put a ring on it?
Mm-hmm.
But they still remembering those past relationships. They're still remembering those toxic situations that got them a little pouting. I can pout a little bit, and then I can move on. We can move on because I pouted. I'm gonna get my way.
Right.
And it's like, nah, you ain't gonna get your way with that. You ain't gonna get your way with me with that.
That's true. I mean, I honestly feel that it starts from the bottom because you have a lot of women that's out there and it's like, they know they're worth it. I mean, but anybody and everybody want to, claim that they're worth, the time, the money or whatever. But pretty much you have a lot of people with wifey material, like they're wifey material with side chick tendencies. So it's like you can't have it both ways. I mean, some people try. I mean, you know, you move out there to Dubai. I think it's like necessary for you to have like, you know, 3 or 4 wives and a couple of girlfriends. But we're not in Dubai. So,
we not in Dubai,
right?
But I'm thinking about moving.
I love shopping. They have beautiful ones.
Nah, just joking, man. But say in all actuality though, but I really, really like this topic because it's addressing a lot of, like you said, a lot of today's habits, man. I'm gonna say habits.
Yeah.
I made a post the other day where it said, if you're not growing, it's something about if you give somebody a second chance and they haven't grown, it's just patterns. You're gonna keep going through the same patterns.
Right.
And a lot of people, you can explain to people how you want to be treated. You can explain to people what's good for you and what's not good for you, and they will still do the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, just because of their unwilling to grow, unwilling to learn, unwillingness to do something different in their lives.
Yeah. And I mean, there is a such thing as a habitual cheaters. Just put it out there, man. I mean, this is a learning network. You feel me?
This
so
is
yeah, we
learning. Yeah.
Habitual cheaters, yeah.
That is true. That is so true, man. And it's crazy because, hey, but I guess, a lot of people think that, once you get a certain age, you're supposed to know certain things and you're supposed to be on certain pages, but it's not always true.
Absolutely.
Like they say, women usually tend to grow faster than men, but in not all cases, what's the laughter about, young lady? What's the laughter about? But it's not always true, though, and a lot of times we tolerate it because it's like most of the time, a lot of us in relationships because we don't want to be alone. Mm-hmm. A lot of us in relationships because we're accustomed to being a ride or die. Oh, I'm a ride or die when it's not even, it's not even a ride or die situation. It's like, nah, you got to really understand that if this person has grown to this level in his life or her life, you have to pretty much come to them people's expectations of you in life. Right. You know?
Why it always have to be ride or die? Why can't it be like ride and live? Like, she's really not trying to die with you. We're not doing the whole Bonnie and Clyde thing no more, bro. But I'm just saying, like, I'm there for you. It's like, I've dated, and my fiance is probably watching. So if y'all there, hey, she's out there in New Mexico right now. But I've dated people where it's like, they claim that, they're ride or die. No, they're riding until you tell them no.
Yeah.
And then they're gone. So it's like, is it really debt to a spark or is it really just debt? So
I can understand
that. Cut off with that.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that part of the relationship. And then, we're just not even just, ladies and gentlemen, we're not even just talking about men and women relationships. We're talking about male, female, and female. Because a lot of times you can be in a relationship with some toxic women and we can be in a relationship with toxic men, and we carry those ideas into the main relationship to where we're not even supposed to be thinking like that because for the simple fact, that's my partner. Oh, it ain't gonna, hey, bros before hoes or chicks before dicks, whatever, however it go, the sayings go in these days. But we still need to understand the people that pour into us, let them pour into positivity into us and not just being out here, just being cool with the in crowd. I really never did do too much of the in crowd thing. I hang with some cats, but I really ain't pick up they lingos. I didn't pick up they ways because I already know mom taught me how to be a man. Mom taught me how to be a king for the woman. Take care of this woman, do this for that woman. Clean up behind yourself, son. Wash them dishes, son. Wash your clothes, son. So it's not, I would only need a woman to complete me, because not complete me, but to add on to what I'm already doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I can cook, I can clean, I can, pay my own bills. Like women say, oh, I pay my own bills, I clean, yeah, that's what a man do too. Yeah, like back in the day, they mamas taught them, girl, clean up the house for them, cook for them, do all these things for them. But nowadays, we had to do our own thing too.
Yeah, you're right. It's to the point, they say women, and I'm a firm believer of like, no, even being married or being in a relationship, I mean, that person shouldn't, let's just do away with the whole, like, you complete me phase. Because I'm already complete. If anything, you're an enhancement. I mean,
Right.
now you're to the point where they have so many independent women, which there should be, but it's like some of them try to complete you and the other ones try to compete with you. So it's like, it's a losing battle with that. And, a lot of relationships end because of that. Well, you're not doing this. You're not doing that. Well, my last boyfriend, well, okay, I'm not your last boyfriend. Go back with him.
But that didn't work out because he wouldn't let her have her way.
Right, because she was competing. So it's like, okay.
Yeah. And that's the thing about it, man. We can't be controlling. We can't, and that was my issue back in the day. I promise you, I can attest to it. I was controlling. If it didn't go my way, we out now. I gotta get out of there.
Right.
Now I have to be more understanding, more, less judgmental. Let me say that. Less judgmental, but some things I've still got my standards on. You know what I'm saying? If you say we together, that means you're gonna find a way to make a way. If I'm in a situation to where it's like, hey man, I need you to get me out this situation.
Yeah.
It's not life threatening like I was in my past. Like now it's about, hey, I'm over here, I'm stuck. I need you to come figure it out, and come grab me. But everything ain't like that all the time. So, we just keep growing, man. That's all I can pretty much say. Besides that controlling behavior, the cruelty, the way we say things to each other, the way we talk to each other.
Yeah.
You're
right, because I mean, abuse it's not only physical. I mean, that stuff is mental, it's spiritual, it's verbal. Man. I mean, I've always been like a mirror in relationships. It's like, if you treat me well, everything is good. If you treat me like an ass, well, the whole mirror effect, I mean, it works both ways. But sometimes it gets to the point where you have to turn that mirror around and it's like, is it even worth it? Because this is what I'm dealing with.
Right.
So, I mean, you have to like grow through some relationships. So, I mean, they say everyone has an ugly past. Yeah, everybody does.
And that's the main thing. We do try to grow through it, man. But like we said, if some people not willing to do that extra step, some people not willing to change. And it's like, oh, this is who I am. Okay, well, that's who you're going to be over there. Yeah. What we're trying to do over here is grow from the shrubbery to the whole tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. A tree don't be like, nah, I ain't growing this year. Yeah, a tree like say, man, whoever don't keep up with me, I'm spreading these roots and I'm getting tall on y'all.
Yeah, because trees, like, you probably seen a couple of like trees that actually they had a car and the tree just like grew straight through it. Like you can't stop it. Yeah.
Exactly.
When they say the gospel song playing by the riverside, or I don't know, something, Coach, he'll know what I'm talking about, but it's like, like we should not be moved pretty much.
Exactly.
And I mean, some women, just like some guys, like, this is me, you have to accept me like who I am. Like, technically I don't. I've left people alone because of that. And just redefining, well, you always have to know who you are anyways, but I mean, it's just like getting rid of like the whole toxicness.
Yeah. The unhealthiness, you know what I'm saying? The really unhealthy stuff, because it's like a lot of people they feel like, oh, that's not that bad.
Right.
If you, it's like I looked up gaslighting.
Yeah.
That's when you manipulating, you know what I'm saying? And you feel like that's the thing to do because I've been doing this.
Yeah.
And you like say, you trying to manipulate me? Nah, that ain't. Like, now you gonna lie on top of the manipulation? Come on, man.
Yeah. And the thing is, people in general, just some of them don't know what gaslighting mean. They like, it's more than just lighting a pilot. No, you literally gaslighting. You're just trying to see where this thing gonna go. I'm gonna just say this.
Let me give you the definition since they don't. Let's put the definition. Manipulating someone by psychological means into questioning their sanity.
Yeah.
It's like you're trying to make me feel like I'm stupid, basically.
Yeah.
And you know, that's what gaslighting is, y'all, trying to make somebody feel ignorant. But and it's just like we have to get past those old habits, those old rituals, let me say that.
Yeah.
Because that's like I always tell people, I always say to people, it's not about generational curses, it's about generational conversations. So if
Absolutely.
your auntie told you how to treat a man and she don't have one,
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
like taking
So,
married advice from a single person.
yeah.
You're a
And
sex
you
therapist, but you're a virgin. Go figure. I don't know.
How do you do that? How do you do that?
YouTube. That's all they are. A bunch of YouTube doctors, man.
And when you find out YouTube University, you find out
that's
your
it.
whole life.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Yeah, what's up, Tracy? Yeah, so yeah, man, but that's what it really boils down to. We really have to grow. And everybody say, well, I'm grown. It's like I be trying to explain to my children, man. Y'all say y'all grown, but then y'all ask for something that y'all grown
I love
selves
it.
supposed to be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand the word, you know, when people just want to use words as like it's just fluent. You know, I can just throw this out here and it's gonna make sense to you. It is like, no, it don't make sense to me. Because when you reach a certain standard, a certain time point in your life, then you can say, hey, man, I ain't asking nobody for no ride. I'm not asking nobody. You know, I know we all go through difficult times, so I'm not going to put that directly on that. And it's not, you know, I'm not bashing anybody. But the thing is, when you in an unhealthy situation, you feel like you can keep bringing me your problems, and that's not what life is about. Life is about solving. Be a problem solver. Have a solution-based mindset. When you have a solution-based mindset, all that toxicity hits the door.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to put nobody through what you're going through.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that saying that they have hurt people?
Yeah. That's so much. Hey, bro, that's the truth.
Oh yeah.
Because I used to be a hurt person and didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
That's why I can relate to a lot of these things we speak about because I've already experienced them.
Yeah.
You know?
And depending on what you said, I mean, hurt people kill people. Like they don't.
I remember that one time you were saying that we were talking about abuse and it was like
the graveyard love.
Yeah, it was like, yeah.
Oh, they out there. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's really not good, but it is what it is. But you just have to make sure you pick and choose the right people that you want to be around.
Mm-hmm.
Because just because, oh man, he got some bomb, his deed of business or her thing, that box wop, that wop is wop, and it's like, nah, baby.
Yeah.
I don't care how good that top is, I don't care how good that bottom is, but I bet you're not gonna send me through a stressful situation in my life.
You're right.
Not where I'm at right now.
Yeah, I don't care who you are, celebrity or what. It's like if not being with you makes me want to kill you or gives me those kind of thoughts, I don't want it. That's that toxic sex. Nah.
Oh, we mad
today.
When they say we mad today.
Yeah.
Hey, babe, what you want for lunch? God damn, you just tried to kill me.
Yeah. Running off like a light switch, like nothing happened. Like, didn't you just try to undo the lug nuts on my tires? And now
right.
Okay.
Yeah, but a lot of people can't see you changing because all you do is smile and you keep on, being yourself.
Yeah.
But a lot of people who are not in a relationship with you, who never had, because see, it basically come from that. Once you have sex business, you know what I'm saying? That's when you really find out who is who.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like absolutely a lot of people be like, no, that's a good person. Oh, they good. I'd be like, y'all ain't stuck that thing up in them before. Yeah, y'all don't know who that is.
Yeah. Because I mean, soul ties are real.
Yeah.
When they say whoever you lay with, especially like unprotected, you know, you're putting yourself inside that person.
Right.
I mean, that's their internal DNA. So it's like, yeah, legally and technically, like if they were to die doing autopsy, whatever, it's like you die today. Like they're gonna every person that you were with because they're So I mean, soul ties are real.
Nah,
So
that's
I mean, you
true.
ever wonder why like you been with somebody and all of a sudden, like, you know, after so long of being with them, it's like your ways started to change. You didn't used to talk to me like this. You didn't used to act like that. You
Right.
know,
Right.
those things are real. So I mean,
Yeah, I've seen that before where somebody told me, man, why you talking to me like that? It's like, because you bringing something that's not supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
bringing an old spirit up. I didn't ask for the spirit to come back up, but he knows how to defend himself in this manner. Like,
right.
you know, it's like we have to realize we're beings, you know, true
Yeah,
enough, but we're spirits. And in your spirit, you might have some evil ways.
yeah,
And to bring them out to somebody had to make that snick. Like, you know, when one of my partners were talking about, like, we don't know all the women's triggers, but they
right.
expect us to know, well, damn, you know, women don't like this. Like, well, damn, you don't know what men like. You don't know what makes me mad. You don't know, you know what I'm saying? And to have that conversation, I think a lot of time we speak, but we don't listen. We don't digest it.
Right.
You know,
You have to learn everybody individually. I mean, the woman
yeah,
that you're with, you know, maybe she's not in, you know, some women like, you know, like it rough or whatever, just to say it like that. And it's like other women to look at it and be like, oh my gosh, you're choking me. That's abuse. Yeah, well, my last girlfriend liked it. So it's like, allow me to get to know you. So it's like, you know, some of these things, some people don't have safe words. They say words 911. Stop playing
you
with
better
them.
give me a safe word. You
I'm
better.
saying, he just tried to kill me. She ain't say please. That's the safe word. Okay. So, I mean, when I was taking my notes the other day, one of the things I wrote down was, you know, because I post, well, I mean, I hadn't really been posting lately because, you know, I've been down with the COVID, but yeah.
Right.
So, you know, unlearning all my toxic tricks to rebuild a better me.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much everything that we really need to focus on. Because I mean, you can't go on into a healthy relationship or a healthy partnership with anybody bringing everything from your past with you.
Yeah, yeah. She say, man, Mr. Happy is awake. Soul ties are definitely no joke, why you understand that for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's what, and then you know, we have to really understand that being in a relationship with somebody, you really have to listen.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times we don't want to sit in them rooms by ourselves. We don't want to take the time out to really understand our partner. We don't want to take the time. Oh, they don't understand me. Oh, they ain't listening to me. And it's like, man, you got that me mindset, and it's like it's not gonna work.
Right.
If you're not talking French, it's like you really just in Mexico. Don't know no Spanish.
Right.
What?
Absolutely.
Yeah, what? Yeah. So it's like, man, we do have to do a lot of listening, a lot of being still.
Oh
And I
yeah.
realized that as I've gotten older, it's like if I'm not being still enough, sometimes, man, with I was listening to a audible today, and the guy was like, sit in a room by yourself with everything off for at least an hour.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't make it an hour, do 30 minutes to the max. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, just get all your thoughts together. Get you. You know what I'm saying? Get you together. And that way, a lot of things will be working out fine in your relationship, especially if you're the man and you got to, you know, explain to the household or explain to that woman, hey, man, I know that's your child. I know how things go with children that ain't yours, you know, unbiological children. Hey, I don't, you know what I'm saying? What if the man don't want to listen? Well, you need to get rid of him. Ray,
Right.
Ray, get rid of that man if he don't want to.
And Ray,
If
if you
he's
don't
not
want
willing to compromise, it's time to start looking for something else.
Ray,
There's
if you
some
don't want to
men
get rid
out
of
here
him,
who love women.
right.
Go ahead.
I was about to say, Ray, if you don't want to get rid of him or you having a hard time, you have my number. We in Baton Rouge. So
Oh no,
Nah,
that's,
man.
that's my homegirl in Dallas, Ray Ray. That's my homegirl in Dallas. That
Oh,
ain't
well,
Ray
what up,
Ray.
Ray
That
Ray
ain't
in Dallas?
Rochelle.
Ray Ray in Dallas. Anybody a friend of Keith is a friend of mine. So
Hey
I'm gonna give you
man.
my number. It is what it is. Yeah.
My man, 100 grand. You hear me?
And I'm tall, Ray Ray. Yeah. Ray Ray, I'm 6'6" and 205. Yeah. But let's continue.
Yeah. That was too funny. Yeah, man. Some of these I wrote down some things, man, to where that secretive and shady behavior. You know, it's like sometimes, man, these women they come in the game with an agenda already. You know, just because they see your status, they see who you are, they like, oh man, I can get this, and this. Oh, he know how to do that. Oh, I can make him do this. It's like, oh, whoa, I just met you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I need you to fix this. I got a hole over here. I need you to fix the hole. I need you to. It's like, man.
Yeah.
Twice, that's what we doing. We trying to get the talk show. We on the talk show now. Go to YouTube, subscribe, like, and subscribe. We get enough
Absolutely.
subscriptions over there, boy. Y'all go to YouTube, like, and subscribe. We on YouTube.
Yeah,
So
man.
we had to move the station to Wednesdays at 8:30, man. Do the schedule changes. Everybody got profession. You know, we're around here. We're professional, man. We don't have just jobs. We got professions.
Yes, sir.
So we be running stuff. But yeah, man, like they don't talk about their past, or they, you know, it's like they only give you so much about their past. You know what I'm saying?
They tell
It's
you what
like,
they want you to know, or they
yeah.
say they're
And
going
they
to tell you what
always
they
the
want you to
victim.
know, but they feel like they're going to tell you what they feel that you can handle. They want to tell you what they want you to identify them as.
Right.
And in that case, and I love quoting people. I love songs. I'm in Louisiana. Lil Wayne has a song called Prostitute. It is what it is. Google the song too. But it's like, that's what it is. Like, you shouldn't have to be ashamed of like who you were, because it took all those people that wasn't right for you to become the person that was right for me. I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to be worth it.
Exactly.
So that's it.
What? Who was that? I ain't asking. Well, I'm asking you to be worth. That was the jam. That was my jam.
Yeah.
I ain't asking you to be perfect. I'm just asking you to be worth it, man. That's it. Yeah. I love them perfect imperfections.
Yes. Stretch marks. Hey, yeah.
Hey, man. I'm cool with the stretch marks. Tigress. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Come on, roar.
Now they bite me.
Yeah. There you go. Twice you over here putting in plugs. Twice you plugging Blind Skin Beauty on the show. We let you get that plug in, home girl. We let
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that's the truth though, man. And then you know, let's say what I was talking about, cruelty and that secretive lifestyle where it's like I just said that, but they only give you so much about their past, and they don't they don't talk too much, and they only give you the victimized part of what their life was. Oh, he did this and he did. Oh, it's like, wait a minute.
Right.
You didn't do nothing for him to do that?
No, she was innocent the whole time.
Innocent.
Yeah.
You hear me? And didn't mean nothing, didn't say nothing. I didn't do nothing. I wasn't the one. It was me.
Yeah. They make the guys end up looking like Bill Cosby or R. Kelly. But they innocent. They Michelle Obama, but you've been dealing with Bill Cosby for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
Cool. But nah, common characteristics of an unhealthy relationship. My first one was control, because you know they sit there and try and control everything in a relationship. Like I said, they try and misguide or guide you into the, you know, thinking that this is them and it's really not. Because I mean, if we're in a relationship, I shouldn't have to find out about your past from your friends. Because for one, why are your friends that comfortable telling me about your past? Why are they more comfortable telling me about who you've been through, what's been through you, versus you telling me? Right. Because now the bug is in my ear and I'm thinking that you lying to me. Like, what else are you lying about?
Right.
So,
Right.
you know, the whole
Yeah,
lack of
but the
trust.
thing about it is, if they friend got to speak for them, that means they wasn't mature enough to be in a relationship with you no way.
Right. And a friend is going to only tell you that either because they want you to know because I'm her real friend, or they're telling you that because they're trying to, you know, put a bug in you so they could get in that corner themselves.
Right.
Like, what's
Make
your
you
motive?
not like, yeah.
Yeah, I look at everything like, you know, if your friend telling me this, like, you know, what's your motive? Because if you're telling me this about her, what are you telling her about me?
Right.
Like, does your friend or does my girlfriend know that you and I are having these conversations? Things like that. Like,
Now, in real life, man, it's a trip.
yeah. I mean, like, even lack of trust. I mean, because
Ooh.
anytime I sit up there and say, hey, I'm going to do such and such, you got to sit up there and question me. And then you ask
Right.
me in multiple ways where I'm going or what I'm going to do, like expecting a different answer. Like, nah. So, I mean, who's really not to trust in that situation? Is it you or is it really me? Because, I mean,
Yeah.
Alex said, hey, you know, where you going? I'm going to Walmart. I'm going to Target. Okay. Like anything in between is like, oh, well, you know, you was gone for like 2.5 hours. Oh, well, yeah, I ended up going to do such and such, and I stopped by such and such house. Is like, technically, you're giving me a reason not to trust you now because you said one thing. I mean, it's nothing to shoot a text or give a call like, hey, I'm doing such and such. Not saying
Simple
that you have to
stuff.
let somebody know you at every spot, but just be considerate of it.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know, even if you feel like it was too much to do, be like, you know what, hey, I had to make a few more errands. You didn't have to say where you was going.
Yeah.
Just the fact of, hey, I had to run a few more errands, man. I don't know what we had going on later, but if we did, just let me know so I can make, get back to the house a little bit sooner.
Yeah.
I'm not the investigator. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's it. Just want you to be safe. Let me put that up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Common courtesy, man.
Yeah. And ladies, anytime you feel like you have to investigate a relationship or investigate, it's time for you to evaluate.
I'm telling you.
Just like that.
Yeah, man. And you just watch the seeds that you plant in somebody's head too now.
Yeah.
You can't fool a dude who told you from the beginning. If he told you in the beginning, hey, I used to be like this, I used to be like that, start asking them questions. Well, what made you change?
Yeah.
Why you not a player no more? Why you not a drug dealer no more? Why you not whatever? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ask them questions. And if you feel like that's a lot of us, we want to be the victim, but most of the time it's like, okay, if you're a smart enough person, you should know when a motherfucker lying to you.
Facts.
You're like, man, hold up, man. That don't even sound right.
Right.
Yeah. Them two words don't even go in the same sentence.
Right.
You know. And that's exactly what we're up against, man. A lot of times in these unhealthy relationships. But on the other note, now y'all know we gotta grow from that. So in a healthy situation, you're gonna get that honesty. You're gonna get them phone calls to where somebody's like, hey, baby, I had to make an extra few runs. I'll be back in an hour or two. If you need me for anything, yeah, definitely. Yeah, Kiki, they sure be with that in denial stuff. They don't never want to admit nothing. They ain't gonna admit it. You know what I'm saying? And they'll lie to you and then want you to believe they lie.
And then get mad when you don't believe the lie.
When you don't believe they lie.
Yeah, they get mad at you when you catch them in the lie. It's like, man, really? Okay, cool.
Yeah, they talking loud about
they go by the whole lawyer thing. Like, it's not what you did, it's what they could prove.
Yeah, that's why we ain't gonna chop women up. It's men out here too like that.
Oh definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, it's men out here that's more messed up than women. And that's the whole point about this show, so we can show men that, hey man, you gotta start being accountable for yourself.
Right. And that's the thing, because I'm a man. No, I don't have a squeaky clean place, but I have kids. I have my daughter. My daughter tells all her friends that I'm her best friend. It's like I put my daughter up on game. Like, so if the dude sit up there and try and pull the wool over my daughter's eyes, like, she already know what the deal is. Yeah. So it's like, nah, and that's another thing that really made me change, because if I wouldn't want my daughter to have dated a guy like that I used to be.
Yeah.
Because if that's the case, it's gonna be the end of him. Yeah. So it's like, I'd rather let her know. So it's like, man, my daughter's straight. And I mean, shit, young, beautiful, you know, the whole army thing. She has an AR. She know how to shoot. So I'm
Right.
good.
Right. Well, in my kids' older age, they started to listen to more to me. But
Yeah.
when they were young, daddy, you just being over protect, you just being over crazy, you just crazy. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
When you get a little bit older, you don't see what your daddy was talking about. You
Yeah.
know, and then two of them, they come back to me, and two of them still young minded, so I still let them grow up a little bit more.
Yeah.
And you know, that's the thing about it. We got to let our children grow up to be who they are in this day and age. Because if I
Right.
give them my advice on how men pretty much at their age pretty much ain't gonna be nothing different than what they are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can give you advice on cats your age because I done been their age 2 or 3 times and didn't never do nothing different.
Right.
But you're gonna understand if a man really love you because he's gonna come about with things that's gonna make a difference in your life.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have to work as hard at certain things. Yeah, it is, Kiki, for real. And but yeah, like I was saying, man, we really do have to not break generational curses, break generational conversations, man.
Yeah.
So we can bring up a healthy lifestyle for our children, for our children's children. Because if we don't change the whole mindset of Megan Thee Stallion is the best thing going and Cardi B them is our favorite female, it's like, come on now. I don't like my kids listening to it, but y'all grown, y'all listen to y'all want to. But don't
Yeah.
believe that hype. You know, because hey man, yeah.
Because I mean, you heard Cardi B. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring.
And everybody singing that chorus like it was the thing to do.
Yeah.
I wish you would be around here giving up that sloppy topping for some wedding rings, girl. I'll beat you to death.
Yeah.
As soon as he gets some more sloppy, he going somewhere else.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you think yours was the best? Woo, wait till they see how much money he got. You got some vultures out there that's gonna come.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they don't care. They'll step on your toes right in front of your face, like,
oh, yeah.
I whoop. You
And
know
don't be ugly with money.
Oh man,
This is over with.
Is
I don't have to worry about an ugly man cheating
dude
on
here
me.
said,
That's like saying I don't have to worry
small.
about an ugly woman cheating. Like, yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
They, man, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You better
I know so many
believe
rich
me.
gremlins. It's not even funny. Like they just getting it.
Oh man. So man, yeah, on this healthy side, you have to be open-minded.
Oh yeah. Another thing.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
Oh my God. Woo, Kiki, what you got going on, man, over there? Kiki said, what?
Yeah. It's the vanilla. It's the vanilla key. Yeah.
This is a PG-13 show, man.
I don't know. That's what I like about Kiki though. Kiki raw.
Keep it real, don't you?
Keep it real, Kiki. That's what I'm gonna put her name as. Keep it real, Kiki.
Keep it real, Kiki.
Yeah.
No, that sister of hers, she too gangster. That one now.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to get back to H-Town, man. I can't wait to get back to H-Town. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have some fun. Woo! Yeah, but in these healthy relationships, man, you always got to share some experiences, even if they're bad. Talk about the bad stuff. Don't always bring in a good conversation. Just like we were saying earlier, you got to be able to talk to your man about anything, talk to your woman about anything. Say, baby, there was this chick over there today, man. Yeah, she was looking at me. I tried to, but she, and we didn't do nothing, but
Yeah.
But we was like that close. We got that close. But, hey, and it's like you got to give a woman a decision to make. Not don't give her a decision, but you keep it open and honest to where she can make that decision. Because the more we keep things in secret, it's gonna backfire on you. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, and it's like honestly, like a lot of men feel that they have to lie about certain things when they really don't, because depending on the female that you with or depending on y'all's relationship, they may welcome that in. I mean, besides, let's be honest. I don't want to date somebody where, no guy's looking at my girl.
Right.
Because I mean, if
Yeah, that's the
nobody's
reason I
looking at
got
you
it.
like, well, you kind of ugly. So it's like, you
Right.
know, you're not getting no compliments, so nobody flirted with you.
What?
And it's like, yeah.
What?
So just like,
You
man, all right,
the
cool.
reason we together because you was bad.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's why we together because you
Yeah.
bad.
So I don't,
You think I'm not finna send you? I mean, you think you gonna go out this house every day and you gonna tell me ain't now dude try to holler at you? Come on, man, you
right,
lying.
right.
You
And it's
got
like
a
that.
work boyfriend, you got a bus stop boyfriend, you got
Yeah.
at the restaurant your go-to boyfriend. Come on, man.
Yeah. You got your dude name probably plugged in somebody's phone that's free food because that's all they get is free food. Oh, that's free food, Carlin. How their name plugged in their phone is like Popeyes or Pizza Hut, and you land in the bed with your boyfriend and your phone go off. Baby, Pizza Hut so nice they just text you good night. Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice of them.
yeah.
Okay then. So
Yeah. Hey, it was a TikTok man where the fool's talking about he had programmed the side chick phone scam likely, but he spelled likely wrong.
damn, they doing too much.
I say, boy, this fool here talking about he programmed the scam likely just keep calling me.
Yeah,
His girl sitting there say, oh, okay, ain't this just so nice? We just here having good time and fun, and your scam likely girlfriend keep calling. What you mean? Say, fool, you spelled likely wrong.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh man, that's too funny. But this, yeah, it's out here, man. We have to be, you know what I'm saying? We really do have to pick up as men and women, as kings and queens, as you know, I call everybody king and queen because I want us to have that mindset.
Yeah,
If we program ourselves enough on the words that we want to hear, the things that we want to see in life, that's the culture that's going to come around you. That's the dude. Those are the people who are going to come and yeah, yeah, Sean. That's what they do, man. They scam like. But no, we're going to cultivate with the things we want. We got to have them words that we're going to keep on telling ourselves. Those are the things we want to see in life, man. I am going to be in a healthy and I am in a healthy relationship with
yeah,
myself. First of all, you got
yeah,
to make sure you're in a healthy relationship with yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Definitely don't cheat yourself out of the greater things in life. Definitely tell yourself the truth.
yeah.
You know, because we keep lying to ourselves. Well, I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow. I'm gonna start my diet next week. When you don't even realize it's not even a diet; it's a lifestyle. You
Yeah,
got to change your lifestyle. You can't change your lifestyle by saying it's a diet because then you're lying to yourself.
that's true. Like you said, it's all about reprogramming and just changing those words. I mean, no, it's not you know, what we were talking about earlier. What
The
was talking
what?
about this today? But it was just like the rephrasing. So I mean, no, it's not a diet.
Right.
Just do things that operate with you better, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you know you have to do it on your terms and how you feel like I can do a little bit today. I can do okay tomorrow. I'm gonna eat something else. Yeah, yeah, that part. Be comfortable, be good and comfortable with yourself before you can try to be with someone else. That's for real. Yeah. Because like we said before, if you don't that was Kiki, like if you don't if you don't love yourself, how you gonna love somebody else fully?
That's true.
If you're not happy with yourself, how you gonna be happy with somebody else?
Yeah,
Like I was saying, I'm not looking for a woman to complete me. I'm looking for a woman to add on to the value and keep that peace going. Because when you at peace with yourself, if you bring somebody in and they not at peace with themselves, what y'all gonna have is an accident.
that's it.
You're definitely gonna be talking to yourself like, damn, why I focus. Man,
It's
this
gonna be an accident
oh.
without full coverage insurance. So you're gonna be
You
over
better
with.
have Geico. You
I'm
better
saying, better get rid of that Go Auto. Like, nah.
compliment. That's the word.
Yeah,
Compliment. Yeah, yeah. You gotta compliment me.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
And I mean, just different signs that you're in an unhealthy relationship. Anything dealing with, and these are just a couple of things:
Okay.
betrayal, blame, bullying, control, disrespect, dishonesty, drama, emotional abuse, fear.
Mhm.
Financial dishonesty, gaslighting, like you said, guilt, hostility, intimidation, isolation, jealousy, loneliness, negativity, physical abuse, poor communication, ridicule, stress, unhappiness, and verbal abuse.
Man,
Yeah.
man.
And that's just
And
to name a few.
that was just light. That was just light work right there. That was just light work. Yeah, toxic is real, man. And we just really, I'm telling you, we just really have to be mindful of the things we want in life, man.
Right.
And if you really want a relationship, that's the thing about it. A lot of people get in relationships because they're lonely, because of their situations, because they're not fulfilling themselves by themselves. And it's like, hey, man, you want a real relationship with your homeboy, you want a real relationship with your homegirl, we really do have to understand that giving them the facts, you know what I'm saying? I got to give you the facts. Say, bro, I really don't even get down like that no more. Don't even talk to me about them kind of things no more. And if he can't stop talking about it, that means I gotta separate myself from this cat.
You're right.
Because he's still not ready to grow. And I'm not gonna stop him from being who he's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? A financial crutch. Bam. Definitely don't need that.
That's it.
You know,
are you really in love, or are you just broke and you need financial help? Because if that's the case, you could go to AA's, any one of these loan companies. Right. I mean, because if you get in a relationship with somebody just because you broke and you're going through a hard time, it's going to be hard. You're going to end up paying back a lot.
Right.
So, I mean, that APR in a bad relationship, nah, you might as well get like a tribal loan. I mean, you borrow $500, you pay them back like $1,500, almost $2,000. So imagine you're in a relationship. I done spent my time, wasted money. I'm not worried about money because I make money. But I can't get my time back.
Can't get my time back, man.
I didn't introduce you to my parents. You done came around the homies.
Yeah,
you dying. So it's like, hey, just get rid of it. I mean, evaluate the relationship. Don't be in such a rush to get in a relationship that you end up messing up.
Now listen to what Kiki said. They not broke. They just don't want to do it they don't want to handle that responsibility by themselves. Ooh.
That's true, Kiki.
Bam.
Yup. And then women always want to sit up there and holler about, oh, well, you can't afford me. Like, first off.
All right, prostitute. All right, prostitute.
Like, listen to me, ho. It's not the fact that I can't afford you. It's the fact that you don't turn me on financially. How about that?
Yeah. Hey, I seen the post like that.
Yeah, it's like if you're looking at the stuff and trying to compare yourself to the people and the things I deal with them in the past, and I'm not doing it with you, ask yourself why.
Yeah. Don't
sit up there and blame me. Well, my last boyfriend did this. Yeah, and he got your cousin pregnant too. So you know what? Go back. Stepmom. Like, don't try and come from people who are trying to insult them just because they're not doing what you want them to do for you.
Yeah, you don't financially turn me on.
Right, exactly. Like, you are financially ugly to me.
Yeah.
You're not my cup of tea. Whatever. You took her to Ruth's Chris? Yeah, and I'm taking you to Taco Bell. Now, how many hot sauce do you want? So just be honest with yourself.
It's definitely psychological, man. A lot of people don't understand. Psychological, mathematical, and numerical, man. We got to understand. Right. You don't want a whole bunch of numbers on your back. You better start figuring it out psychologically.
Mm-hmm.
Because you cannot. Oh, man, I'm telling you, this was a good topic. We needed the other guy with this. That would have been, whoo. You know the answers we would have got out of Mike on some of this stuff.
Yeah, I know. Man, shout out to Mike.
Shout out to Mike.
Shout out to Mike. Shout out to, to Pastor. He not here,
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It's all good. I can hear him. Can we talk about that again next week? You missed it.
Yeah. We got to bring your comments. Yeah, man. But in healthy relationships, we do have to support each other. We do have to spend that quality time. We do have to be empathetic, understanding, self-aware.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're not aware of the mistakes that you're making, you're going to keep repeating it, turn into patterns. And once we get those patterns going, it's hard to break. They're becoming bad habits. And those bad habits will put you right back over on the sideline where you don't want to be.
Absolutely.
Because I've done it before, y'all. I keep on talking about. I talk from experience. That's why a lot of these topics I don't have to write down too much.
Yeah.
I'll be like, man, I did that before. If they give me a topic, I'll be like, that's the one. I remember them.
Yeah.
I remember them days.
Yeah.
And it's always good, man. I tell you. This, like KD say, this be his therapy. This be my therapy, man. I get to get all this stuff out so I can go to the next phase in life and, step my game up on another level.
Yeah. And anytime you find yourself getting to get drunk, you have to get drunk just to go home, just to put up with your spouse or whatever, or don't do it. Anytime you get off work and you go walk around Walmart or wherever for 2.5 hours after you get off, you don't want to put up with that stuff.
Alan, is that what Louisiana be doing down there? Y'all got all these jokes. Man. Look at Kiki talking about okay, Professor Life.
Kiki.
Yes, man.
But I'm going somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, man.
I'm going somewhere with this conversation now.
Yeah, I'm going somewhere, Kiki. Yeah. And that's why I detox so much. I detox so I can detox. I can't do it, man. I'm getting all this
bullshit out of me, man. I'm getting all. Thank God for time because I got to get all this bullshit out of me, man.
Absolutely.
The boot is in the building. I tell you the truth, man. It's been a great one. I promise you. I love it. I love it. We ain't been on the whole hour, but hey, y'all already know. We need to go live one of these days and just bring everybody on the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Kiki gonna have us laughing to death, man. Yeah, yeah. Look at Mike talking about he's sorry. Mike, it's over.
Yeah. I'm still on the phone with the technicians.
Yeah, he had the internet problem. I understand because he was having internet problems last week too, though.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest with him. That's a toxic phone line that he had. Get rid of that next.
You got a toxic relationship with your phone, Mike.
I'm saying, Boost is no good. Get rid of them. Go to cricket. Go somewhere.
You got that cricket.
Yeah. Jesus on the main line. That's good. We understand that.
Man. But we always got to be supportive. We always got to be honest with each other if we want to have healthy relationships, y'all.
Yeah.
If we don't do nothing else, that's the main. I'm glad that was number one on my list, honesty. Because if we're not going to be honest with each other, we just really, we in a dead end situation.
Right. And how often have we lied to ourselves where it's like we actually believe those lies, and it's like when somebody else, with dignity or like with discernment, like if you have a Kiki walk into your life or somebody, and I'm just using it as an example because, hey, we're in a boot, but somebody with discernment like that, and it's like they call you out on all your bullshit, and then you get mad, and then you just become super mad.
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna get mad at yourself because somebody called you out on your stuff?
Because they've been lying to themselves.
A better liar.
Yeah, they've been lying to themselves. Yeah. Just like you said, becoming a better liar. And that's part of the bullshit we go through, though. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have these women out here who gonna check you on that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
They really is.
And especially if they're like independent women, you have no chance. Your feelings will get so hurt.
Nah, for real.
You're gonna be sitting up drinking Caprice coffee all night because you don't want to go to bed. If you go to bed, I gotta live with myself. She gonna ask me questions. Like, you better pop a whole bottle of Flair.
Yeah.
3 plugs. Yeah.
That's so for sure, Kiki. That truth be cutting them deep sometimes. Yeah. Monica. Man, but I'm telling y'all came a little late, ladies. We start, it's a new day now. We got to come on at Wednesdays at 8:30 because we all got different schedules. And as you can see, the other guys, they still didn't make it, but we're still going to make it happen next week. Wednesdays at 8:30, we're going to be tuning in again.
Absolutely.
We still got these great topics because, hey, if y'all don't mind, y'all can send us some topics too, ladies. We would appreciate it because we do try to make things better for y'all in y'all household, so y'all can pass on this information we be giving y'all. Just let
Absolutely.
that dude know. Hey, man, I know some players over here, man. They got it together. So you need to get this together, sir.
Mhm.
Alan and I already put his number out there, so you already.
I'm saying, if you missed my number the first time, it's 777-9311. Let's get it.
That part right there, man. Yeah, don't forget to bang my line.
Yeah.
What is it? 280-330? You can hit Mike Jones up on the low, baby.
That is. That is.
Yeah. Nah, you was right on time. You was right on time.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we're gonna holler at y'all next week. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's been a stone cold groove as usual.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna do this again next Wednesday at 8:30, man, because hey, we got to have it.
Absolutely.
We got to have it.
Oh, yeah.
We appreciate y'all for coming down. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, Joe.
All right, bro.
All right.